We just concluded the new Clark City Duathlon hosted by Go Clark Sports and BCDA, and the winners were monsters. Super monsters. But for all of you who want to jumpstart the same lifestyle and join other Go Clark Sports events here in North Luzon, this is the story of newbies that showcased how everyone can join and enjoy a healthy lifestyle. It all starts with our training camps here in Clark, Tagaytay, Manila. We can teach you how to ride your bikes, modify your bikes, transition your current road bikes into triathlon bikes.
Good morning, good morning. Hello, coach. Good morning, cruise control. See you.
This current lifestyle gives an opportunity and an excuse for most of our friends who decided to get into this active lifestyle to visit these wonderful locations. Today, our on location set will be here at the new Clark City. It's in Capas Tarlac. It's supposed to be the next hub for all government offices, but the current venue that we will be using today is the SEA Games venue. I mean, how often can anyone, everyone, enjoy these types of world-class venues? And the Basis Conversion and Development Authority, in cooperation with Go Clark Sports Events and all the other sponsors, made this possible. And after 2 years of lockdown, after the 2-year absence, everything seems to go back to normal, and we started to find new friends, new faces, a lot of new faces. And I think one of the, you can say, positive things that came out of the lockdown is the popularity of cycling. This is a ocean of cycling. I've never seen this much bikes aside from the Ironman, but now it's now available on our backyard with a beautiful venue. I don't think you can find anything at fault over here. The transition area was world class. The backdrop was world class. The stadium behind us that you see on this video is the venue of the track and field event during the Southeast Asian Games. Now it's open to the public. How can we not thank our public officials for making this happen for all of us? Now, the story of this event is to highlight the newbies. So our pros and our elites who will somehow get a backseat for the moment. Today, we're going to highlight the likes of Joy, the likes of Judy, who you've seen in our previous episodes, how they've transformed themselves, how inspiring their stories were, how they've affected their kids, their neighbors, their parents. And that's why we have the CRZ Juniors program, how we can help these kids develop a new character. And it's just not about racing and podium and being the best at it.
Yes. Someone's watching.
Yes. Podium finish.
Okay. Oh, let's take a photo together.
Okay. Thank you.
See you.
Please stay behind those
That guy, huh?
Pokari flags because we're gonna start the race at exactly 6:22.
Hey! it's Sammy. It's Sammy. It's good to see you. Whoa! Look at the lipstick. Yeah, lipstick,
Meron
huh?
ba? Kinakain ko na nga eh. Binabash ko siya eh.
Oh, game, boom.
Calling all our athletes.
Ay, wait.
Ngayon ko lang nga. Sana nakapag-lipstick ko to.
Okay.
So hope all our athletes
Oh,
are here.
she graduate. Hey, baby girl. Happy graduation. Happy graduation. Dirty pa eh.
Having said that, requesting all athletes come here. Spectators, pakiusap lang po, please make sure that you remain on the sides of the road all the way till the end of the race. Our awarding ceremony will happen at 10 a.m. or as soon as we have the results in. For those of you looking for the portalets or the bathroom, It's inside NCC in our expo area. Just ask our friendly guards. We got the female restroom, the male restroom as well inside.
Back to you guys.
Back to you guys. Dito na naman kami. Nakita na naman kami ng ni Papa. Kung merong Papa P, ha? Merong Papa Lian, ha?
Okay, we'll see you. Ito yung isang papa. Puro papa ka pala dito. Ito yung pinapa.
Isa pa, Papa. Papa.
Oh, ito yung
Papa, pinapa.
Ano sa'yo mo, tinapa o pinapa? Okay, 1, 2, 3. It's New Clark City with CRZ.
A minute and a half. 1 minute and a half. Forward right now. I'm releasing you in 50 seconds. Everyone here in 35, I'm going to let you go. But I have to hear the energy level. I want to see it up there. Ladies, are you ready? Guys, are you ready? 25 seconds. Ito na the lovely ladies. Final 20. You better smile, gentlemen. You better smile. Kick the music up. Final 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Here we go.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Since this is an episode that brings the newbies on the forefront, we're gonna give you a backstory on how we jumpstart and help newbies get into this lifestyle.
With the lovely couple.
The boss and the worker. The assistant.
The money holder.
The money holder. Yeah. You can never go wrong with that.
After Gina's balancing act, the next progression would be a comprehensive bike fitting and biomechanics, because CRZ is one of the most holistic solutions for newbies. Okay, so Jeans with our new assistant. That's our new assistant, James. Okay, so we're back in the studio with our cute, lovely couple. Like literally like 18-year-old lovebirds. Okay. I think your problem, the reason why you went here because of your numb fingers and all that stuff, because right now we have the best setup ever. The shortest of the all, okay?
Yeah.
So the reason why I changed our setup to this one, which is virtually moving. James, can you move it around? Just do this on the handlebar. Right? Right? Okay. Yeah, pedal. Because that's the one that causes you to stiffen up. See? Now you're gonna fight, okay? I don't want anyone filing for divorce after this bike fitting, okay? But that's the reason why I got this, kasi this is the one that causes you to produce anxiety when you're on the road. And that's the one that causes you to stiffen up on your handlebar, okay? The next step is for you to gain confidence when there are jeeps around you, when there are tricycles around you. Anxiety is the #1 cause of stiff neck and stiff wrists. And numb fingers. Yeah, I know. Just play around it. Yeah, just play. Preno? That's okay. That's okay. We captured it on video. That's okay. Okay, now before we continue the episode, a lot of people are asking how do they join the camp. So this camp is just part of a bigger module. And let's make Gina as an example. So this short clip would show you how Gina, a beautiful, dedicated housewife, businesswoman, started with CRZ. Starts with the bike fitting, starts with learning how to balance, starting the technical stuff of it, and then to make it more sustainable, we introduce her to the community. Having a community makes it a lot faster for newbies and enthusiasts to learn the basics of cycling. So watch out for this one, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
So for kahit yung flow nung hindi masyadong
Right.
flow nung espresso.
Okay, today's episode, Gina's balancing act, okay? Kala nyo, ganun lang ha. So biomechanics also involves balancing a bike. It all starts there. A lot of people don't talk about these small details because we always talk about racing and stuff. But there are a lot of individuals like Gina.
Oh my God!
Yeah, like Gina, who makes good coffee. No, actually, it was James who made the coffee. But today's episode is all about simple balancing, how to start
Nice.
from a bike. Okay. So a lot of people always talk about cycling as being bike fitting, watts, cadence, speed, mileage, all the more advanced stuff. But today's episode is all about showing you the simplicity of. Yeah, here we go. Oh.
Wet part.
So we're gonna do this part here. Very nice. No, that's it. That's it. Very good. Oh, so when you wanna stop, brake. Okay? There's no wrong, there's no right. Very nice. That's it. That's it. Very nice. Good. Okay. One more lap. Go. So this is how we practice on the basement, just for basic riding. Very nice. Okay. Very nice. As simple as that. Very nice. All the way to the end, all the way to the furniture, all the way to the white car. Push off, set, push off, go. Malakas. Okay, go. And then step on it, stop. Yan. Hanggang mamaya ha. Hanggang mamaya. Okay, I'm proud of you. So when I say taas, dito, wait. Dito ng konti. Para pag sinipa mo, magkakaroon siya ng acceleration. Okay? Brake muna, brake. Okay? And then put your foot here. Okay, so the moment that you release the pedals now, balance the bike, balance the bike, balance the bike, done. That's still far, right? Very nice. So the next step will be push off and then sit on the pedal and then pedal, okay? But you've done it, right? Amazeballs. Okay, see, it's experiential learning. You can read about this all day. You never learn unless you make the mistake. Okay? Sabi nga ni Mang Tomas Edison, 1,000 tries, you only need one success and you're done. Okay? Ready? Set. Go. Sit down, start on the pedal. Slide back on the pedal. Slide back on the saddle. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, just keep on going. Make a U-turn slowly. Make a U-turn. Come back here. Slide back on the saddle, brother. Besh. Yan. Yung saddle. And then when you want to preno, touchdown! Woo-hoo! Beautiful. Beautiful. But now, you learn how to balance more. Yes. Okay? And considering you're not a super cyclist, you're not a veteran, you're actually learning how to balance. So, this one works out now. So, after Gina's standard bike fit and biomechanics, next step would be the training camp. And the training camp is where she learns all the application in the real world with her classmates who also had the same exact situation as hers, learning how to bike, zero experience, and the CRZ community camps become a very good platform, a safe platform where housewives, late bloomers, partners can learn the basics of riding.
Younger, taller.
I enjoyed, huh? At least you brought the missus here. Perfect.
Thank you very much. What's the episode song for the day, how not to
Break away.
break away.
By Deva.
You'll never hear the end of it.
So here's a preview of the NCC course that's been short of being controversial and talked about after everyone got surprised with the venue. Perhaps this video will show all the spectators and friends what everyone's been talking about on the social media. One of the positives that came out with this untimely 2-year lockdown is the boom in cycling. Most of our friends, neighbors, or even people who never thought about cycling started to get into biking. But it also caused a lot of challenges for most local roads, especially open roads. People who go to work, people who use their bikes to go to other destinations. And the lack of, you can say, a hub of learning on how to share the road with local motorists has posed its own inherent problem. So this training camps that you see over here is a regular feature when you're part of the CRZ program. And again, we're just gonna stress out that CRZ is not a team, it's not a cycling team, it's not a racing team, it's not all about that team. It's all about local communities or individuals who wanted to try out what cycling is all about. The major highlight of this training camp is the women's learning camp. It's a collection of female riders who come from different backgrounds, most of them professionals, working moms, businesswomen. And we create an environment of learning where they get to mingle and interact in a very positive way, putting in fun and excitement while learning the basics of cycling, which before was only exclusive for men. And we always choose the safest environment to take away all the stresses and anxiety that would normally be present in open traffic, bus-infested highways. Deva is behind Janelle. If Janelle unnecessarily brakes or swerve, then there's going to be a domino effect all the way at the back. So in this scenario, everyone, including Janelle, who's leading the pack, behind her is Deva, behind her is MJ, behind MJ is Doc Ina, the one with the pink bike and blue. They are now learning how to be hypersensitive. Peripheral vision, you have to be aware of what the other person is doing in front of you, which means that instead of looking too far in front of the group, you have to be able to read the body language of the person in front of you. So, for example, if MJ stops pedaling, Doc Ina will also stop pedaling. It's a sign that there must be danger or she's ready to slow down. You just don't unnecessarily brake. Although you can put your hands on the brake just to flick them. No hard braking, or else the domino effect will go all the way to the back and that causes accident. Deva, as she takes over, she can save a lot of energy by going in a smaller frontal surface area. It's basically like slicing the wind, and you can go at a faster speed at a lower effort. And Doc Ina is also demonstrating how she's doing that. She has, bent elbows just to slice through the wind. It's the most efficient way of doing it. Everyone else is doing low RPM cadence. It's just because not everyone is fit on this group, so high RPM is equal to high heart rate. So instead of working too much on high heart rate, everyone's training how to improve their torque effectiveness. Here's Seth and Gab side by side on their fancy multi-spoke bikes. Everyone's just following. If you're not comfortable yet, leave a space. A maximum of one bike length in front of the person in front of you is more than enough. As the group starts chugging along and getting more comfortable with the proximity distance from everyone else, they start naturally rolling faster and faster and faster. You have to remember that most of these people only met today. Like in any standard newbie training camp, the basics of open road riding. The girls take charge for the first 40 kilometers. So this is an 80-kilometer ride. The standard procedure is the girls, some of them newbies, some of them just got their bike fit maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. They are in charge of keeping the pace together and sharing the load.
Gusto yata mauna.
Learning how to communicate amongst themselves. And the objective is they have to stay on the right side of the road to give motorists space on the other side. Right at this moment, we're like guiding the girls on the right side of the road. So behind me is Tank, behind me is Eros, behind me are the CRZ Team 1. And the CRZ Women's Group are on the right side. If you notice, if you remember, they just had their episodes for their bike fitting. And we shadow them on the left side of the road so that they can follow a very specific rhythm. Because if you let them go, they just attack themselves. They go bananas. So we just have to guide them because this is a learning experience. You can only do so much with so much talking and Googling and YouTubing. Unless you experience it, it's never going to happen. So I think they're doing a great job. As Deva takes charge in front, she does not accelerate, doing a great job by not dropping her teammate MJ. She just has to continue the speed of the person in front of her. Same thing with Deva. As soon as she overtakes the person in front of her, all she has to do is just maintain the same speed. You never jump the gun because you're not impressing anyone. If you jump the gun and accelerate, you're just gonna leave everyone behind, and that would not be very ideal. The exciting part of this training camp is that everyone gets to experience being in front, being responsible, understanding that being in front is a lot harder than being at the back, because when you're in front, 100% of the wind resistance goes to you. When you're at the back with the proper drafting distance, you get to save as much as 30 to 40%. And the moment that you start gaining the confidence of the person in front of you, like everyone's now moving in sync, everyone's on the same gear, everyone's on the same posture and position, the speed just naturally happens, just like so. So everyone's starting to ride just like so. Rosie, Ira, Alu, and Fami, the 4 girls here behind us, are setting a very, very good tempo, very good cadence, no twitching, no swerving, and the girls are doing it perfectly. As soon as Deva finishes, Janelle takes over again. They just share the load. MJ just stands by. Doc Ina just stands by, and as we go through the halfway mark of the program, the men's group, which is strictly on the left side of the peloton, we ride side by side beside them so they can mirror the other group's movement and formation. So this is what we call choreography and scripted riding. It's all about experiencing it on the road, very safe roads, so that you can apply this in real world situation when you go out on open highways where you have to be very predictable. So as you can hear from the background, I am giving everyone instructions, direct feedback, and this is what makes a difference. You give people direct feedback, they can react immediately and understand what's happening. Part of the course is a long, dragging climb. It starts at 2% gradient, 3%, all the way to 5%. And even at 5% gradient, you'll notice that the girls demonstrating it perfectly here. You don't have to stand up. You don't have to accelerate. You don't have to panic.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Wait for
Lisa, who just started biking during the pandemic from Iloilo, perfectly follows the instructions without dropping duty. Sandra follows, followed by Ate May. And this discipline shows you that when you are on a climb, you don't have to attack it or else you're gonna blow up. So instead, what the girls are doing right now, as soon as they crest the summit of the climb, they start chasing and accelerating on the downhill. Because accelerating on the downhill requires less wattage instead of attacking the uphill, which would blow up your heart rate and, well, makes you recover longer. So this strategy and technique is very well choreographed, especially useful for large groups where gaps and splinters are not favorable. Tank slows down, freewheels, just to make sure everyone catches up at the back. And then the moment that everyone is behind you, just like how the Paniki cycling team is demonstrating here, everyone goes back to the line and goes back to work again. The girls have slowly understood the value of proximity, eliminating gaps. Alisa, who was the one in charge with Fami on the climb, are now resting. And for them to be able to rest, they just have to draft. When Judy finishes her pull, all you gotta do is just slide back, go back again to the line, strictly, not go around in circles, and then be able to recover for the longest mileage. Paniki cycling takes over the right side of the road. CRZ cycling will take charge of the left side of the road. And this will go on for the next 40 kilometers until the girls are finished with their workouts. After the girls finish their workouts, the boys will take over. It will become a ride of attrition. The goal is to be able to finish 80 kilometers. We allow everyone to catch up in the entire group as we chug along the main highway. The distance in between riders should be very constant, just to avoid rubbing shoulders, because obviously everyone's not accustomed to that yet. And to make everything more predictable, we leave a space in the middle between the two groups. This is also very useful for motorists at the back because you become very predictable. One of the safety issues for drivers is the unpredictability of large cycling groups. If you maintain this position for the longest time, you allow the driver or the traffic behind you to be able to make smart reactions, smart decisions, and predictable movements. So this is very important for safety. And at the same time, we always avoid swerving without making predictable gestures. So as you can see, I am demonstrating here that even though I'm riding in the middle of the peloton, I am not nervous because everyone is instructed not to unnecessarily swerve. So this test with me riding in the middle without fear of getting bumped or break that is possible because everyone is properly communicated. You just saw that car passing by on the left side of the road. That is possible because the car is very confident that him passing that side, that lane is okay because the riders are showing predictable movements. So as we go over the overpass, go through the U-turn, the first 40-kilometer ride will be over soon, and everyone's doing the same gear, everyone's on the same posture, everyone's just staying calm, because as the speeds start ramping up, then that would be the main bulk of the workout for the men's group. Hill, who's just passing through the camera, is from Davao. So we have a lot of guests coming from all over the Philippines. And as he prepares for Ironman, he thinks that there's value learning how to ride in large groups like this, in safe highways, and it could also be very beneficial for most people who want to try out biking. And that's what CRZ platform is all about. It's all about a venue where people can learn with other people because everyone's doing exactly the same thing. So as we do a rundown of the entire remaining group, we could see that everyone's still doing exactly the same formation. Nobody swerves around. Nobody makes unnecessary movements. Our gentleman over here is 60-year-old Tito Rodel, and speeds slowly ramp up.
Single face line, okay? Don't overlap. Single face line, don't overlap.
It's a beautiful sight to see a group of cyclists being very disciplined on the main highway. And if we can make this an example for other teams or clubs, especially the youngsters, it would totally change the mutual respect between bikers and motorists. And I think small videos like this that we produce help a lot of our viewers and people who participated in this camp. They can go back home, check out YouTube again, and be able to review what they just did. Here's an example where Doc Ina takes charge. The girls are still here. They've started to create confidence. Now they can ride in the closest proximity possible. If you notice a while ago at the start of the program, the girls were a little bit hesitant. Now they're riding closer and closer and closer and closer. Rosie takes charge as we reach the end of this road, and everyone passes me in a very predictable way. Nobody's shouting. You will never hear anyone shouting, pointing fingers, shouting dog, 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 or whatnot, because that just creates more confusion and panic. So all you gotta do is to make sure that you stay quiet and then read the body language of the person in front of you. This high-speed pass is a very good example how people can stay calm. Now we're gonna go back to our regular programming. You've seen the race course of the NCC Duathlon. A lot of hills, a lot of rolling hills, a lot of flats, a lot of downhills, endless roads. So let's go back to the race.
Nice, nice, nice. Kuya Luis. Chef, ninervous ako sa iyo. Ikaw din, lakas mo kaya.
So we're done. So this is Luis, the long lost CRZ is back. Gab, you gotta join us again. Eros did a good job on the bike, so we were able to catch some of the people. We're very happy. Let's check out the workout, huh? And workout 13. Okay, so we're gonna be waiting for the other people. Harry sweat after the race, huh? Thank you very much.
Jeremy Velasquez, congratulations, Jeremy. Post race,
Go, 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 go. Good job, girl. Thank you.
Panis, no? Bagal ni Tommy.
Why were you so fast? I didn't see you coming. Was not able to take a video.
I think I got second.
Congrats, Tom. Well, again. Woohoo!
Savior. You're the savior. Perfect. The bike section is so jealous. You gotta bike with us more.
Ira Lopez.
There you go.
Pangilin daw?
Second.
For the way, Hayag. Everybody's up. Congratulations, guys.
Ira, good job.
Thank you.
To 19, female third place is
Back to you. Back to you.
for the gentleman, for Cruise Control, top 10. Connie Tayag. And for the male, Nilo Quintana. Look at Tom, that's how you do it. You win, you dance. Nasaan na si Miss Connie?
Tom has significantly transformed himself. I think he's a huge inspiration for most of us that it's possible, from being hypertensive to being super healthy.
Smile. Oh, there you go. We have Miss Connie. Benjamin, Tom, and Nilo. Third place, 40 to 49. Short.
Here.
The main man of Cruise Control, Coach Leon Cruz. And our number one in sprint, NCC short, Nathan Garbus from Team Tricard, and for the gentlemen, raise it up, and don't forget to dance. That's only dance steps. Hello.
Congratulations to all the participants who on the first place joined. That alone is already a big accomplishment for most of us. Winning podium is a bonus, but that bike ride was super tough. But we managed to cling on. Eros and I were able to surprisingly get a good time. And here's everyone else on their finish.
Go, 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 go.
Take cruise control. Oh my goodness, please enjoy. Lloyd, Andrew, Alamante is back. Oh my, look at that. Please enjoy from Lloyd, Andrew.
Go, 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 go!
Eliseo, Romeo,
Go, guys! Go, go, go!
good job, Espacio, and Rezarin.
Go, go, go! Go, Judy!
Another member of cruise control, we got Judy Ann Remolio. This is yours.
Go, Mom! Go, 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 go!
We got Louie. Papa Louie. Papa Louie Lopez is dancing.
I want to introduce you to the gold medalist Southeast Asian Games. Thank you, thank you. Real gold medal. Okay? Thank you, thank you. Now look at my boys. See? CRZ? Anyone is welcome. If you have weight management goals, this is it, right? Congratulations, man. So proud of you. Tito Nonoy? Perfect. Proud of you, man. Proud of you. Proud of you. You inspire a lot of people. Sinabihan ko, wag magkwento, wag magsabon, wag magmarites. Ito yung resulta.
Jover,
One, two.
congratulations, Jover.
Yan, di ba? Meron pa kaming susunod na biktima. Eto. Kanina ka pa picture ng picture ha. Susunod, sabayan mo kami ha. Yan tanggalin natin to ba? Siyempre, ang manager. So you wanna find out what looks fast? Looks fast daw.
Looks lang.
Looks fast. You wanna...
Because of the lipstick.
Yeah, lipstick will be sad. You wanna see what sounds fast? Poetry in motion, baby. Sounds fast. Sounds fast. You wanna see baby fast? Those are the baby fast. Hey, it's Coach.
Sir, happy birthday. Belated.
Coach, congratulations. Nice workout. I mean, nice event.
Birthday niya yesterday.
Thank you for the support. Okay, thank you very much. Seniors? The seniors. Yeah, seniors. Senior division. Back to you, Papa Louie. See cuteness, not the doggies. That's Janelle. She finished. Where's Ina? Ina's over there. Taking Marites. There, that Junior. Sean! Good job, man. That's CRZ Juniors on the loose. Good job, Lloyd. Happy for you, man.
Coach, thank you very much. I owe you a debt that I can never repay, but always rest assured that I will be a living witness to your system and how you help people.
Thank you.
Despite of the critics who say otherwise.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Back to you! So finally, I'm here, no? Galing ako ng Tarlac, kaso medyo malayo, kaya kaysa na late si Papa Louie, no? Pero kahit pa paano, nakarating pa rin dito, ha? And congratulations sa mga CRZ boys, no?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Very nice.
Trophy!
Very nice. Ano masasabi mo, Cam?
Yes.
Yes.
Galing siya. Matibay na matibay kahit na 55 na.
That's Papa Lou. The big boys. All right, man. Thank you. Champion. Okay, so she's the new SEA Games gold medalist. Soon. Real boys. Good. Congrats, man. Congrats. New Southeast Asian Games gold medalist. Hey, Jenner.
The gold medalist. What sport? Drinking.
Thanks, coach.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations, Jen. We want to welcome our friends all the way from Tuguegarao. So they took a shuttle, like a, no, not a shuttle, right? Airplane. Oh, no. How did you get here? Oh, like a van. Like a 14-hour drive. Like a 14-hour drive. Hello from Tuguegarao. Hello from San Fernando. Okay. Thank you very much.
All the way from NBA Philippines. They call it the
First time, first ever in my whole life, I finished the race.
Very nice, eh?
First time.
You deserve it.
Hey, congratulations, they call it that. Yes.
Right? That's what it's all about. Super.
Congratulations, Pat Peron.
Bago SUV.
You may now get your post-race meal, Pat. Available already.
Coach, your system works. I followed it. The fasting and everything, didn't drink, barely lang.
Very good job.
It works. It works.
Awesome job, man.
Medyo ano ngayon, pero I can still go. Pero
And posture and biomechanics, right? Posture and biomechanics.
my first race, I wasn't able to got in practices, sorry coach. I followed the system, I followed the posture, I followed the nutrition, everything. First time,
So in short, you were scammed.
I was scammed.
Well, thank you. Right? That's what CRZ is all about. If you saw his transformation from being super obese, yeah. How many? Yeah, you should see.
It was fun, draining, pero honestly, pag-cross ko ng finish line, I still had energy to go. Pero sobrang over. First race, first of all, I never thought that I would be able to do this. Thank you, coach.
Congratulations.
I just followed his guidance. Every time na sinabi niya pag ganito ako tumakbo, gagawin ko. Every time na ito yung nutrition na susundin natin, ganito gagawin mo. Every time, kailangan ko ba kumain before the race? No, ito yung system natin. It has worked, it will work, you will feel it. And I did. Dati may hypertension, blood sugar all over the charts, and I was hospitalized and I had maintenance medicine, thousands of pesos. This system slimmed me down and wala na maintenance ngayon. Wala na. This is the start of my duathlon. This won't be the last.
You started with ano po in boxer?
205.
205. And before you joined this you are
2 months ago, 205. Tapos, this, 145.
wow.
145. Plus, it made a whole lot of difference. Kasi kung ganun ako kabigat, hindi ko matatapos.
My favorite biker. Remove your shades. There. Oh wow. Did you race?
Yes.
How come you look fresh?
Thank you.
Bye. I want to grow up. I want to be like Tito. No. Remember the Marites? That's her.
That's true.
70, 60, 50, 5, 4, 12. Okay, remove the red button. 9, 8. Okay, done. Woo. Okay, I think you have the most to improve, okay? Oh, hey! Oh my God! You finished! Legit gold medalist. Remember Joy? She's happy now.
Okay. So just for okay, just for disclaimer, this is Joy's first time to do a lot of running. She's decided to do Ironman. So this is the before.
Remember, in running biomechanics, it doesn't matter what your background is, skill level is, fitness level. What we want to do is we want to optimize you. Okay, so I'll give you 2 days to figure yourself out. Just keep that going. Yeah, just keep that going. You're doing good. So we just want to, yeah. So obviously, Joy is a little bit of a first timer, but let's see if we can modify her. She's already lost how many kilograms? A lot. And the girls, Dokina and Jaja and Rika. And the tank, still happy. And the Aeros. This is a good day. I mean, we want to thank BCDA for helping organize this with Go Clark Sports. I think you did a good job. You think a good job? Awesome job. Awesome. Super good job. So that's Papa Louie, Ira, Alu, and everyone else. So we're gonna have the whole family together. 1, 2 person responsible for our videos, direct, and person responsible for our whining, Eros. Person responsible for our bufa, Tommy. Yeah, we're gonna finish everything. 85. And look at that guy. You want ticket to Singapore? Yeah. Look at this other guy. Approved, man. Approved. Very nice. Representative from Cabanatuan, Marvin. Our representative from Nueva Ecija. Second, you got? Second. Who's got the other second? Second. Come on. 16 kilometers per hour. 10, 9, 8, 7. Tiptoe some more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Jump on the side of the fence. Perfect.
3 twos make a 6.
Okay. So it's second.
Thank you.
The next second, the champion is Joy. Yeah. Good. Look at that. Right? Next one is mine. Welcome back. Thank you. We had so much fun. We want to thank BCDA, right?
Yes.
BCDA.
Next race.
See you in the next race. See you in the next race. See you in the next race. See you. See you. Are you staying? See you.
親にはぐれたひな鳥もいつかは優しい懐に帰る明日もあるだろうだのになぜ巡り会えぬ父の影泣くものだ僕は男だ信じてるその日のことをこの手で父を抱きしめる日のことを
We're gonna go get the bikes. Thank you very much to our lovely volunteers. Okay, without them, I won't have a bike because it's gonna get lost. So thanks for the security. Thank you, sir.
Next time.
Hey! I like your shades. Where do you buy them? You think they'll look good on me?
Yeah.
Look at that gold medal.
Alright.
Wow. See you. Behind the scenes, this is what happens after the race. So these guys are the one doing the job after the event. So we want to thank all our volunteers. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Give me 5. Thanks for taking care of our bikes. Obviously, the bikes look okay, right? They start rolling the tents. So thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Okay. Beautiful.
Take care.
Thank you. Okay, going home. We're back here at our headquarters in Quest Hotel.
We usually do our bike fitting at Equinox Fitness Center. Mimosa Plus was very kind enough to partner with CRZ to bring the lifestyle program of cycling, multi-sport, triathlon, and duathlon into their ground. So if you're in Clark or you're near North Luzon and you can't go to Manila because of the traffic or whatever the problem may be, you can always call us up. We're gonna book you here in Quest. When you're part of CRZ, you get considerable room discounts just in case you want to stay overnight. Because usually the program in biomechanics, and maybe you've seen it in our episodes, is that part of the process of the biomechanical tuning program is a free bike fit. So bike fitting is free. Bulk of the program focuses on fixing your technique, your posture, your understanding of the art of cycling. And then the next day, which we will be doing with Jad, tomorrow morning we're going to be testing if whatever we did here would start to make sense. We're going to test if he can time trial, if he can climb, if he can do some of the stuff that used to be very difficult. Okay, so hang on, we're just going to be waiting for him. He's dressing up already, and then we're going to go ahead. See you in a moment. Clark headquarters. Oh, we have an entourage. Okay. How are you? Let's do a bike check. We have this, oh, thanks for the pasalubong. Okay, so let's give you a small introduction of where we are right now. If you look outside, that is, well, the pool area of Quest Hotel. And then we are now inside Equinox Fitness Gym. Jen is the sponsor for the day. She approved this guy's bike fitting. He doesn't look like a zebra or a caterpillar. He just looks like that, okay? He's got his grocery bag on hand. It's not just about bike fitting. You have to understand the mannerisms and habit of the rider, and from there we're gonna figure out, guesstimate the root cause of his frustration. And he goes over there. That's it. Those are the set of magic sticks from the School of Hot Parts, because some of our viewers are trying to figure out how simple tools can solve complex problems. And I think that's the reason why Jan is here. I mean, he's from Singapore. There are a lot of bike fitters in Singapore, right? Yep. There are a lot of bike fitters. So I'm wondering why he had to wait for so long to be here. I'm guessing he's been watching some of our episodes. Yeah? Okay. So we're gonna talk about that later, because I don't know your background. I only met you this morning because you almost podium, I heard. Yeah, just say yes. Okay, happen. Okay, happen. So 20 minutes. 5:25, well, 5:26 a.m. We're gonna be meeting up with the fat kid, Jad, after his bike fit. So we're gonna be doing some ride certification today. We'll find out if he learned anything from yesterday's. Almost done. Almost done. From Virginia, welcome to the GCN show. No, not the GCN show. Okay, we have our guest star over here. This is Dennis, flew all the way from Virginia, so we got his bike fitting. All my Filipino friends out there, everyone from Virginia, if you guys fly over here, let us know. We have bikes for loan, like this.
There you go.
Like that, right? And our delivery boy, grab guy, is Tommy.
Has a blue passport.
Has a blue passport.
There you go.
Has a blue passport. So, we'll see you in a moment.
Shout out Chubby Riders, Northern Virginia.
Chubby
Mike,
Riders.
Anton, Chris, Arman, Ryan.
There you go. See you. See you.
Thank
You gotta wear it now. That's a special size. This bike was fitted to you. That's why it looks fit already. Squeeze that, okay? Just climb it like that, and then we're gonna go to the flats.
On my cue, when we go to the flats, we time trial, okay? On the same posture. So what you see now is Dennis started to learn how to use his core muscles, especially the back muscles. The back muscles are the reason why he can produce more torque. He's now climbing on the biggest ring, smallest cog, 5411. He's now using his obliques, pulling the bars downwards, okay? If you notice, his knee is literally brushing through his knees. That's perfect. That's what we're looking for, okay? Like push down. You feel more relaxed now?
Yeah.
Okay, so this bike literally fits. Heading off from Clark. So that's Clark. Yeah, just check it out. Whose is this? Ah, attorney, right? Oh, remember Mike? So Mike, after his bike fit, standard procedure, we're gonna do your first ride test today, together with you, Dennis. So our episode for today, we have the Balikbayan series. We got Francis before, we got Lloyd before, now we got Dennis. So Dennis flew all the way from Virginia. He wanted to fly here because he wanted to go back to his roots, and one of his agenda,
Damn right. Meet CRZ.
meet CRZ. So we got today we're gonna have him a loaner bike. So if you're traveling abroad, you don't have to bring your bike. We're gonna make it a little bit easier for you. So we have a fleet of loaner bikes over here. You get bike fitted with your loaner bike, and then when you get back home, just like what Dennis is gonna do, we're gonna do a Zoom call and bike fit him based on what he felt today. Okay, so ready to ride today?
Right.
Okay, we're gonna be riding. We're gonna put you on how his journey goes, and then hopefully you get pick up something from this episode. CRZ is not a team. It's not a cycling team. It's a platform for people who want to jumpstart their cycling hobby and be healthy. See you in a moment.
Awesome.
Bye. Let's go. Just follow. So Jad, you'll be behind me. Benjo, you'll be the third man. Okay. Certification day. We're gonna go out on a bang. Captured it on video.
That's okay.
語る夢もあるだ